Hey everybody, Miley McKay here, and I have a very interesting video for today. Uh, I recently got my hands on the amazing Friday the 13th Deluxe Edition collection from Scream Factory, the Blu-ray box set. Very happy to have this, because I never thought I would own something like this. They made a tin set a couple years ago. I think it was like 10 years ago or something like that. It came in a tin. All this were held in like a little book, and although the set was cool, it went out of print before I could ever get my hands on it, and it irritated me, as I'm sure it did many other collectors. However, I did manage to get my hands on this one because this is shockingly still in print. When I did manage to get my hands on this has been the most expensive thing I ever got for my collection so far, because it cost me $130. Yeah. It was expensive, but I love it. See how amazing all that gorgeous artwork of the different Jasons. Got Roy Burns, part 5. Jason Takes Manhattan, Jason. Part 6 without the mask. Part 7 without the mask. Part 4. Part 3. I think that's part 3 without the mask. Oh. Uber Jason. Right there from Jason X. Part 7 Jason with mask. Remake Jason. Jason Goes to Hell. And Freddy vs. Jason. And then you turn this to the other side. Part 2 Jason. You see Alice from part 1 with child Jason jumping over the boat to grab her. And Mrs. Voorhees' severed head. No Mrs. Voorhees alive anywhere on the package. But I guess that's whatever. The Jason was the main killer. That's not the only bit of artwork you get. Also, up here you get this artwork. And it does come with all the movies, so if I flip this around, I get Friday the 13th, Friday the 13th Part 2, Part 3, Part 4, Part 5, Part 6, Part 7, Part 8, Jason Goes to Hell, Jason X, Freddy vs. Jason, and then the remake, and then this is bonus material on 2 Blu-ray discs, weird thing, and then it comes with this booklet. I don't know if you can see that there. Pretty small booklet. When I got this set, I got it from Star Trek's video. Wondering how the hell that's possible. He didn't have this, set waiting for me like that. I had to have him order it, buddy Steve, which he did. But yeah. It took forever. Sorry, there's a fucking bag on the floor when I'm standing. Gotta pick that up. It took forever for this to ship. Well, it took 4 days, and I thought it was always supposed to be like 2 days, but it took 4 days to ship. It was one of those things that I really, was kind of impatient about, because I spent so much money. I was afraid because I've ordered expensive stuff before and then lost it in the mail. And that was a big thing that's happened to me. So, I'll show you what a couple of these look like outside the box. Just gonna have to pause a minute. Okay, so this is what the Blu-rays look like outside of the box. They have reversible cover art, which I'm not going to show you. If you want to see that, there's plenty of other videos of people that got this that show off the reverse cover art. The reversible cover art's cool, but I like leaving these standard because I like the classic artwork on them like this. And plus, the reversible artwork is only on the first 5, I think. The first 5, and then on Jason Goes to Hell, Jason X, Freddy vs. Jason, and the remake. And the Jason X one, the reversible cover art, all it does is make the spine have the original logo the film was released with. That's all it does. Jason Goes to Hell, however, has the old promo thing that says Jason's going to hell and he's not coming back. Or Jason goes to hell and he's not coming back, or whatever. Whatever the thing was, the promo thing, instead of the actual poster. The Freddy vs. Jason just has a versus thing with the silhouettes of Freddy and Jason on either side. And then the Friday the 13th remake one is just, it's reversible cover art. It's just the picture they used for so long for the film, where it's the hockey mask in the shadows. I'll show you what these other ones. There's part 2. course, the silhouette artwork, just like the first film. Part 3, 3D, A New Dimension Terror. This one's the most fascinating because it actually is a Blu-ray 3D, which is a shocker, but it is. I don't have a 3D TV, so I can't check that out, but still neat nonetheless. For the final chapter. That was a cool one. I like the artwork, the hockey mask with the knife in the eye hole. Part 5. If Jason still haunts you, you're not alone. Part 5, The New Beginning. Now, I'm a little disappointed because I was hoping this would have that weird artwork from the VHS, where it has that weird hockey mask on it. But it, with the square vent holes on it, but it didn't. It doesn't have that, but that's okay. I like this artwork too. Part 6, Jason Lives, and it says Kill or Be Killed right there. Probably my favorite Friday the 13th film, and I love the poster artworks. It's the tombstone and the shadow hockey mask with the light coming through it behind it. Another one of my favorite films of the series. Part 7, The New Blood. Also like that cover artwork. One thing I never understood about these films is you see that's a buck knife, like what the Scream Killer uses, but yet Jason never uses one in these movies. He had a hunting knife in Part 6, but he never used it. He just had it on his belt. Part 8, Jason Takes Manhattan. I love seeing a release that has this original artwork on it. Mostly because I don't know if anyone else remembers the shitty covers on the Paramount DVD releases. I think the first 3 films got released with the original artwork like this and the others I just showed you when they were on DVD for Paramount, but yeah, no, the others did not. If you're wondering why this is still up here, I just left it out so I could pull these out easier. Jason Goes to Hell, The Final Friday. Evil has finally found a new home. Oh, it should be noted that both the original Friday the 13th and this one are both 2-disc titles, because they have both the theatrical cuts on them and the unrated cuts, but they're on separate discs, which is interesting. And I actually like that cover on that. Not the best Jason movie, but I liked it, so... Cool, here we get another bad Jason movie, but it still was entertaining enough. Jason X. Evil gets an upgrade. Freddy vs. Jason. I actually do like this movie. It's great. I thought it was a great mashup of both of them. And the fact that Freddy had to use Jason to make people remember him. And then I also actually do like the Friday the 13th remake, and I like the artwork they used for this. So, yeah. There's him about to throw the axe into What's-His-Face's back. Of course, this is the one with the guy from Supernatural in it. But yeah, I actually do like the remake. I watched this when I wasn't allowed to when I was a kid, which is why I have a soft spot for it. And then, of course, the bonus material thing, which is a 2-disc thing that has a bunch of added special features, even though every single film in the case in the set has special features, including the first one. It should also be noted that this one, the first film through 8, and also Jason Goes to Hell and Jason X have new discs for the set made by Scream Factory, but Freddy vs. Jason and the remake of Friday the 13th do not, and I mean, that's fine. That doesn't really bother me, but yeah. I actually still have yet to watch any of these from the set. I've seen these movies 1,000 times before, but I have yet to use this set, like actually use it, because I don't know, I just haven't got around to watch anything out of it yet. Put this back in here. I hope you guys liked the video today. Very happy to have this set. I will say I'm glad to have a complete set of these films that has correct artwork, awesome artwork on the outside, but the correct artwork on the cases for most of the movies. because again, the previous releases, especially like the Paramount stuff of the sets of part 1 through 8, had like really like messed up artwork. Like it, I have a set somewhere of the 8 films on DVD, which I have to hold on to because it's the only way to have the old 3D version of Friday the 13th 3D. That's actually a 3D with the glasses. That I can use because I don't have 3D TV. But and I meant to talk about it in this more, but there was a with that set, the cover artwork has a picture of Jason swinging a machete on it. Only it's not like the normal Jason mask like this. He's wearing the Roy Burns mask with the chevrons edited to be red, like they're colored red for some reason, because I guess they took a bunch of photos and mashed them together. I don't know. It was weird. It's weird. It's very weird. Fellow collector Planet CCH did a great video on his collection of Friday the 13th physical media where he talked about some of the errors that they made. So you should go check out his video. I might leave a link in the description if you want more information on that. Another thing I thought I might talk about before I get on here. At the time of this recording, this morning at like 4 or 5 o'clock, there was like a nationwide phone outage, and it actually kind of scared me for a minute. Because back in 2020, a similar thing happened, but only like a similar thing happened here where I live in Kentucky, on Christmas of all days. Christmas Day, literally. At 11 o'clock in the morning, our phones went out. Nobody on my street, nobody in my entire town had phone service because it went out for a little while. It went out for like 2-3 days. And the funny thing is, I don't know what caused this morning's freaking nationwide phone outages. They said it was a solar flare, but who knows? But what caused the one back in 2020 on Christmas, which was weird, was some guy bombed one of the. He bombed an AT&T place, blew up the whole street in Tennessee, I think. But yeah, and it shut off communications. And since that's all we had out here at the time, yeah. Anyways, I figured I'd talk about that because that kind of shocked me. Hope you guys are having a good day. Be safe, be fun. And I'll see you guys in the next video. I got a collection update coming up. So stay tuned. Subscribe, like, comment, whatever. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.